Mike. Mike is man. He is already ready to go, man. He is already ready to go. All right, yo. Welcome back to the SGO Press Pass. It's been a few weeks, but my name is Curtis, your senior editor here on Sports Gamers Online, and we also have Mike Knoxxx, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the best looking man on the show too. Got the jacket on, purple jacket on, blue shades. You can see the monitor.
First of all, Mean Gene, it's the Macho Man Randy Savage jacket. I got my anniversary drip on. I'm living. Last time I was here, I had surgery. You know?
Yeah.
I'm back, baby. I'm back. And the shades are purple. Oh, yeah. Can you dig it? So we're here to talk games tonight, my brother. It's been a while. How you doing?
It has been a while. It's been some time. Oh, I didn't mean to pop that out. Yeah, it's been a minute. I went on, let's start off with you. Happy anniversary. I think I heard you say 20 years.
20 years.
20 years. That's a very long time being with one person. What a
It took me 19
person.
years to get it right, though. 19 years.
19 years to get it right. You got it right, though.
Yeah,
you got it right.
Got it.
You stuck with it and got it right. Great. I was on vacation. And then what? I just didn't do it after that. We had the SGO 360 podcast, and then I went on vacation. And then I think something else happened last week, and I was just like, look, I can't do it this week, but I'm back. We are officially back.
I thought it was supposed to be last week, and I texted you, and you was like, nah, let's do next week.
I think I wasn't. I forgot what I was doing. I know I was doing something, or I had something going on. Dominic Ferguson, what's going on? Where are our regulars at? Where's Justin Stevens at?
Dominic's a regular. He's in my Madden league.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go. No. Leave that Cowboys shit.
Hey, Cowboys are on fire right now.
What the fuck does that mean? Who cares?
Cowboys are on fire.
He has every right. Let me pop it up again for you. No, he has every right.
He has every right to put that up right now. They are on fire.
You just made the shades come off. You just made the shades come off. I'm here trying to have my Ric Flair drip. I'm sorry, he's old and he's a racist. Look, I'm here trying to get my Seth Rollins drip on.
Yeah.
And you're going to say, because they're 2-0? You know who else is 2-0? The Atlanta Falcons. You know who else is 2-0? The New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, when they get to the playoffs, what they going to do? What they always do.
We'll probably get put out the first or the second round. Yeah, we know.
Like Medea, go ahead and choke on it. I'm just saying, that's what the Cowboys do. But enough of that. What you been playing, my brother?
See, he wanted to skip right over it. But no. Yeah, fair enough. Exactly what Tashel's talking about here. Too busy playing Starfield, huh, Kurt? Yeah, that's what I've been playing the last, I think, 2-3 weeks. However long it's been out now, I've been playing Starfield. It's massive, big Bethesda world, only on Xbox. So, of course, and it's on Game Pass. So I don't know why my co-host, what side are you on? This side, my co-host right here hasn't tried it yet. I know he hasn't played it yet.
What do you see that? You see that? What does that say?
I don't know what that says.
That says Dramamine.
Dramamine? Okay.
I have been playing it, sir.
Have you really?
Those games make me sick. I told you I get motion sickness.
Oh, so that's for got you.
I got my Dramamine.
You're willing to put yourself, but that game can go in third person.
Even third person, after a while, all the motion and moving and shit, I get all discombobulated, mama.
Okay.
Gotta shut it down. Shut it down. I get sick.
Yeah. But we got a game. That's a game definitely that there's so much to do in it. There's so many ways to go about it that you could just get lost in it. It's like basically people want to say it's Skyrim in space. I don't think it's necessarily Skyrim in space. I think it's more Mass Effect meets Fallout. I think it's more like that. It's a game. Yeah, I think it's a good game.
Is it a game of the year watch?
I think it is. It could possibly be on there. I think it could be possibly a game of the year candidate right next to Baldur's Gate. And of course, what do I always talk about every week?
Zelda.
Of course, we still got Spider-Man in the.
Is that Breath of the Wild?
No, this one is Breath of the Wild. Yeah, but Tears of the Kingdom will be nominated.
Okay. And we all know it's going to Spider-Man.
If it went to Spider-Man, I'd be pissed. I think it's going to be a good game, but I don't know. Based off the last one, I don't know if it'll be a for sure winner there. What have you been playing, man?
Well, besides having Dramamine to play Starfield because my son wanted to play it. You know, my son and you kind of have the same like-minded games.
Yeah, tasting games. Yeah.
You think I've been playing. So let's let everybody know today's show is about NBA 2K24 and
Yeah.
the bullshit that is 2K. We're going to talk some Madden football and the bullshit that is EA Sports Madden football.
True.
And we're going to talk UFC 5, which is the bullshit that's going to be another UFC game. But we're dumb. We're idiots. We're all in the same boat together. We're clowns, right? Just put the makeup on.
Yeah.
We're sports gamers, and that's what we do. We complain online. We don't get our way. So there it is. That's what I've been playing. I've been playing 2K like too damn much.
Too damn much. Well, you had a game before you came on, so I had to wait a little bit for you to get on.
What time we go live? Was I late, sir?
No. I mean, I wasn't saying you were late. I was just like, when you getting on, he was like, I gotta finish up this game. I'm like, oh, he really going in on it. So we put up our review of it on SGO, and we gave it an 8.
That's better than what IGN gave it.
Way better than what IGN gave it. Yes. We gave it a better rating than most people. But at the same time, I feel like people from Game Informer, IGN, they don't play sports games as extensively as we do. So maybe our 8 is a little bit more justified. Now, when I look at some of the things we did take off for it, I want to kind of get what you think about it, Mike, because are you playing my player? Like, what are you playing? Do you play my player? Or are you doing the
I am a strictly my player guy.
Okay.
Rec, park. Occasionally I'll jump into a verse mode. And I think that's where this game, its best infrastructure is when you're playing verse mode. I think the problem with these games are, in general, we've talked about this every single time we do a show, I will always blame microtransactions. Right. I will always blame the YouTube community. The reason why, and I just want to be, if I could be serious for a moment here, why I fell in love with SGO, Sports Gamers Online, when I met the Natural. It's because he wasn't out here trying to give away tips necessarily of how to glitch the game. Like, I have some YouTubers that I like when it comes to Madden and things like that. But when you actually put up a post and it's a clickbait that says best 5 plays, unstoppable plays, and you show plays that are constructed to break the game, and then everybody starts using it, then they have to patch it, and that's how the game gets fucked up. So sports fans, you want games to stop getting broke? Stop breaking the fucking games and stop sharing to people that you broke the game.
Yeah.
Right? That's the problem. So when you look at my player and how it's put together, it's just it can be broken at times. But I'll be honest with you, for me, this is the best 2K I've played since 2K19. Personally, I think first modes is amazing. I think the way you play the game there, I think that you're playing one-on-one versus mode, my team versus your team. I think it's almost damn near a flawless game. It's up there to me with MLB The Show as far as a great sports game in that realm. But how many people play that version of the game?
Right. I think you talked about it a little bit there. What I've been hearing a lot, because of course I've only played 2K23 a couple of weeks back, and I jumped right into the my NBA. Go Eagles.
Go Birds!
I jumped into the my NBA and absolutely loved it. I loved how like customizable it is. I got to be able to play with my own player and didn't have to spend any microtransactions or VC or anything like that. What I keep hearing is, once again, the microtransactions are just way too predatory. They're way too frontline. They're way too thrown in your face again. And do you see this as a problem as you're playing it?
Did you just say predatory?
Yes.
Yes,
I did say predatory.
I did say last time I was here, and we were joined. Steven was here. That's his name?
Brandon.
I'm sorry. Don't take it personal, Brandon. I call my son Michael Christian. I call my son Christian Michael. It's okay. So that paywall where they get those extra, and I said this, and somebody, 2K fans tried to come at me and say, oh no, the game's not like that. It's not like that. It's exactly like that still. Okay, because you automatically paid that subscription. You leveled up faster, you got to your things faster, and you have things that in that top tier I can't get. It's not just cosmetic gear. That's
it makes you better. It makes you better.
That double rep. How fast your my player becomes in that game is how better you become in the game. It's that simple. I just got finished playing my guy. He just made a center build just in 81. He can't do shit. Wide open dunks don't matter. So I don't like the game from that perspective. If this is a game, you say you're a father or a mother, single mother, you bought this girl, you're someone to play basketball. He goes out there and plays that game. Unless he's playing verse mode, he's going to get his ass whipped.
Yeah.
Because he needs to pay or he needs to grind the hell out of that game. And I will say this much when it comes to the YouTubers that are out there, iPod King Carter, amongst others that are out there that are not getting paid by 2K. Okay. They're sick of it. This thing, this way, this pay to play is just, it's not fun. And a lot of people, again, they're complaining about, the shooting is this, the shooting is this, the dribbling is this, the speed. You can't satisfy nobody.
Yeah.
That's why I know what I'm talking about. I've been married 20 years. You know how hard it is to satisfy one woman for 20 years? Everybody's like, oh, he only got one woman. You can't even keep your damn underwear clean for 20 years, let alone 20 days. You got underwear for 20 years, you got a problem.
Gameplay wise, I can completely understand. Like you won't be able to please everybody. There's so many aspects to like gameplay in one game. So it's very hard to please everybody in that aspect. Yeah, and that sucks. I mean, it's not even only 2K. It's like, with the FIFA My Team, of course, Mutt with Madden, Putt, whatever it is with like freaking NHL, whatever it is with NHL, Hut. They're all in it.
It's Hut.
Oh, it's Hut. Hut. Yeah. All that stuff. All that stuff. So it's hard to they're all just predatory and bad because they end up making you better because you spent the money. That's one reason why I think I'm never going to play My Player again. I don't think I want to put in that time. I don't want to put in that effort. I don't want to go through the whole BET movie thing. I just want to play basketball and not spend any money offline. That's kind of just what I want to do. For the people that are getting hounded $100 here and $100 there, unfortunately, this is the way you wanted to go, and you're just going to have to deal with it unless you stop buying the game or stop indulging in that mode.
This in itself was the problem. We talked about this last time we was here. Not just the 3 modes. It's the amount of VC they're giving you in those modes. 100,000 VC for $125 game, $150 game, I'm sorry. That for that price of the game, I never mind paying for it in the past. I was getting 250,000 VC. That's like every year you're getting less and less VC. And every year, not only am I getting less and less virtual currency, every year, the price to make my build has gone up every year. Like literally to make your guy a 86, just an 86. An 86 can't do shit. Let's just be real. An 86 is ass. Okay. Right. That's 185,000 VC at minimum.
And convert that into money for me because I don't know the going rate right now.
Okay. That's roughly, so like this, it's $25. I'm sorry, it's $20 for 75,000 VC.
Okay.
So it's roughly about $55.
Yeah.
Just to make yourself an 86.
After the $70 price tag.
Yeah. That's now I have found alternate places to buy VC from, which is what I use. I use cdkeys.com. Little tidbit out there. I don't know. There's no cheap plug. They don't pay me for this shit.
Put the link if you can real quick. You can put the link in the
okay.
In the chat for the people that are playing the game. If you do want to look at some of the VC, I guess it's like a discounted way to get VC that you're talking about. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because it's just not fair on the people like you're
copy and paste it.
Nice. Yeah, because you're paying $70 for the game. You got to pay $55 just to get to an 86. And if your friends have been playing a lot longer, you're going to want to try to keep up. So you're going to be very tempted to pay that $86. And as you're playing the game, you're probably missing shots. You're missing threes. You're not dunking. All this
people are missing threes anyway because shooting is different. And that comes straight from Mike Wang himself.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure necessarily, Curtis, if it's a bad thing or a good thing, right? Because last year, I do think shooting was over. Everybody shot threes. It was ridiculous. Now it's like they're saying they're trying to get you to your real life counterparts, right? Steph Curry doesn't shoot 65% from the three, so you're not going to shoot 65% from the three. If you shoot 40% from the three, that's actually great in the NBA to shoot 40% from three.
Yeah.
So that's what the game is having you do. And people are still complaining about that. I think it's perfect that way. I think there's games. I had a friend of mine. He's one of the best shooters I've played with on this game. One game, he's 12 for 14 just from three. The next game, he's like 3 for 10. Dang. Because the game would just automatically cap itself to him not being able to shoot crisp as he did the game prior to that because it wants to average out what it's supposed to be. Some people like it, some people don't. Comment below. Let us know how you feel about that.
Yeah, that kind of sounds a little bit like scripting.
Did you say y'all we keep trying to force them to put more basketball into their into sim? Oh wait, what do you
into their income sim, disposable income sim, as in like it's like a bank for money. And I don't know. That kind of sounds like scripting a little bit. It's like, okay, you went hard the first game, so now I'm, even though you're green barring, I'm just gonna kind of make sure you miss a few here. Like, I hate that. How do you feel about? Okay, we can talk about microtransactions. Here, I feel about it. We can talk about microtransactions all day. It happens every year. We get into the same conversation every single year, and sometimes I get tired of it really quick. Let's talk about the new gameplay system. They have pro play. How do you feel about pro play, and how do you feel like it kind of like improves gameplay? Because this is something that they kind of looked at footage of Kevin Durant, of all these players, and it's supposed to kind of make it more realistic.
I feel from a field sense, I use that word on purpose.
Yeah,
Madden gives me a better feel of real NFL than I do from NBA. 2K give me more a real feel in the NBA.
That's one hell of a statement.
And I've played, and I've said this to you before, over the few years, I've played 2K more than I played Madden, although I prefer Madden over 2K as a sports gamer. Right? But again, 2K forces me to play the game. But with Madden, I'm playing randos. I'm in a league. I got time to do other things. With 2K, it consumes so much of your time because if you get behind, like I have a friend of mine who just picked up a game. Dude, don't even come try to play with us in the rec. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get you may have IQ, but you're my player. It's just not going to be good enough, right? So with that game, you just have to play it.
You got to be there day one, or you probably got to get the different editions and try to get early access or something out of it,
or buy it. And then look, if you look at that site, so it was $44.60 for 200,000 VC. That's what I bought. Okay, and then I bought the other 75,000 VC for $18. On Xbox, that 200,000 VC is $50, so it's saving you roughly $6 on that website I sent y'all that link to.
Yeah.
So, and I know people who have bought the $450 one, which is $100 value. I know some people who bought it 3 times over already.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like this is every day I come in a game. I got a friend of mine made a new build already.
Oh my goodness. That is ridiculous.
Build after build after build. Even I messed up and made another build without having this build complete first. Put VC in it, and now I regret it.
Yeah,
and I can't get that VC back. The only thing good this year is that for once, if you whatever you do on one player, it translates into any other player that you build. Yeah. Not your progression, your attributes, but your clothing, your progression. So if you did this in the park, it translates to the other player that you may come up with. But other than that, it's what it is. People got money to burn, I guess. Yeah, I guess. And that's what I say to people who got money to burn. Throw it my way. Okay. It's Mike Knoxxx. It's my anniversary. So how about this? We're gonna do this right here. This is how I feel today. I told you, Curtis, I was on my shit.
Oh, I already knew.
I told you that. 20 years. If you love, and show me some love, right? You got money to throw on VC? Throw some money my way for an anniversary bottle. How about that?
Chris said you disqualified from talking about sports games.
Ain't shit real about Madden. Shaking my damn head. 2K got real animations. First of all, I cannot be disqualified for talking sports games because I'm talking sports games. God gave me a mouth. I'm going to use it. Now, I didn't say that 2K, I didn't say Madden was a better sports game than 2K. He asked me about the pro play version of the game, which is a new feature put into the game. The game does look absolutely real. And for the record, let me come a little closer. Let me educate you. This is the show for the intelligent sports gamer fan, okay? 2K is always going to look better than Madden because all they got to focus on is 10 players on the field, on the court. With Madden, they got helmets on, they got equipment on, they got cleats on. It's not going to ever look that well. He asked me from a perspective of the animation. When I'm playing Madden, after every play, they're pushing, they're shoving, there's someone on the sideline doing something. That's what you see if you just watched that horrible football game last night between Carolina and the Saints, or you were smart and you watched the Browns and the Steelers. You saw animation, you saw them do things in the field that Madden imitates. That's all I said, homie. That's all I said. But hey, comment below. Let us know how you feel.
2K should be free to play.
If you're going to have microtransactions, it should be.
Yeah,
Fortnite's that way.
Yeah, to this extent, it should probably be free to play. Yeah, hey man, congratulations, Sean. September 10th.
That's what's up, buddy. I got you
That's-
beat. I think. I don't even know. I'm 20 years. What you got going? Oh, you're 10th. Okay. What's their excuse for their presentation being trash? It's not an excuse. It's called laziness. Okay, it's been the same presentation. Like we're talking about Madden, since clearly, Chris, you hate Madden. Okay, you're not hearing me. Woo! Hallelujah! Do my praise dance. Oh shit! I'm not praise dancing Madden. I'm not praise dancing Madden. The presentation, it's been the same presentation for I think about 7 fucking years.
That is crazy.
It's lazy as fuck.
At least EAFC will like go out of the way to make a whole segment about presentation. That is just ridiculous.
No, it's horrible. I think hockey's presentation hockey's presentation from 2 years ago is unmatched.
Yeah.
When they had the different commentators, different, like it was. I thought hockey's presentation was amazing. NHL. Madden does drop the ball again. If you want to pick apart, like people pick their ass, their wedges, and their boogers, we can do that. We can pick apart any game, okay? But as the gameplay, as I played the game from my experience, because I paid my $60. That's old gen. I paid my $70.
$7. Yeah.
I played them both equally. I'm stuck with them both. This is what I feel. I feel like Madden should die and 2K should get Madden, just to have all you fucking 2K fans blow, shit an egg. I think NBA Live should come back and shit on 2K because 2K has problems. 2K, NBA 2K, and Madden football both don't give a fuck about us, the fans. Yeah. Neither one. But we're stuck with them, so we play them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think right now it's the opportunity for these other companies to come back because people are begging for NBA Live. People are begging for 2K football because they're sick and tired of being treated a certain way. You're sitting here trying to tell me about one game versus other. Neither one is giving us anything that we need and ask for. They both are overall 7 and 8 games. When we were kids, we were growing up. Remember, you would play a game, Kurt. You was like, this Paperboy was a 10. You know what I'm saying? What was that? The Wii Tennis was a 10.
The Wii Sports.
Wii Sports was a 10. These sports games aren't 10s.
Yeah.
These wrestling games aren't 10s.
Nah.
So that's all I say about that. MLB is the closest. What is it? MLB is the show has the best sports
presentation.
Right now.
I
would still agree with that. I would agree with that personally.
Yeah. I like that one. And NHL is a good shout. I also think, FIFA, EA Sports FC does have a great presentation too.
And I think that's been the best Madden that we've had in a few. Now that's not saying a lot. Like when you're this bad, it's only so much you can go up. Yeah. Right. But I do think Madden's better this year.
It kind of had to be good too. It had to be good. Madden
and for the record too, this is my favorite Madden I played in a while. You heard me say it's my favorite 2K I've played in a while.
Yeah.
People are not liking this 2K because they can't shoot. They can't do this. I like this 2K a lot. It's I really do like this from, like I said, from the burst mode to the, I just hate the microtransactions, and I'm liking Madden this year. But I do think that the people, which will never be satisfied, like you trying to satisfy a woman for 20 years. See, I keep throwing it after. They owe us one. You know what I mean? They do. I need a fight night to come back. I need somebody else to make these organizations care about us, the fans, and all the millions of dollars we spend on their games every year.
Millions. It is truly millions at this point. Madden has been copy and paste.
You know what? Now. Every time I hear that,
to an extent, yeah,
I can't argue it anymore because I have a special needs. I have a son on the spectrum at home, and I think it's funny. He goes, here he goes. You're playing Madden 24, Dad? I go, yeah. He said it looks like Madden 23.
It looked like the last game.
I'm like, yeah, it does, but it's different. You got to play it. You know what I mean? That's how you know it's different.
I think on a review we do have a bit of a contradiction because we do the pros and the cons, and it's like improved shooting, but then it says timings when shooting, and that's in the cons. So which is it? Is the shooting has been improved, or like the different timings when shooting is throwing off the shooting? You know what I'm saying? Like, or
take it from a non-shooter.
Okay,
I gotta be real. Okay, for any of my friends listening,
so you really ain't shooting.
No, well. Last year, I finally learned how to shoot in 2K. So for them to switch it this year, I'm kind of disappointed. But I'm not the only one struggling at shooting. Yeah. Like I said, I have friends that'll be one game, they're just green. I can count it. Next game, they can't hit a fucking you know what I mean, coochie in a whorehouse. You know what I mean? So it just can't.
We need some competition in basketball. I'm gonna say this right now. I wish we would have kind of went a little bit harder with NBA Live, even though it was struggling. We should have played it and we should have praised it, even though it was struggling, because I think it would have been around still. But we kind of made fun of it. We were like, "This is not NBA 2K" at the time, and we were like, "Yeah, you can."
It was like AEW Fight Forever. It came out, everybody said, "Nah, I'm good. Look how it looks," and they just gave up on it.
Yeah, exactly.
They just
where is Justin at? Where's
Justin? Non-shooter. Well, I mean, I don't shoot blanks, Pittsburgh man. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 kids, but no, I mean, I can shoot. I'm just not, if you leave me open, I'm going to knock it down. But I'm not one of them dribble guys that's going to come down. And that's what I think about 2K. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of still being sick and tired of people making 6'1" guards. You got a 7'1" center, and all y'all do is pick. Like, personally, I want to ask you, if you're listening to the show, and I know some of y'all out here play this way, tell me how that's fun for the other motherfuckers on the court. That one dude's just dribbles. He's
zigzagging like left and right.
Pick. And then when that person is guarding him, Mike Knoxxx, because I'm a point guard all the goddamn time, I'll give up 25, 30 points and somebody says, yo, he's getting torched. Let's sit your ass come up here and try to run through all these damn picks all damn for an entire, while your man's just sitting in the corner.
That's why I play offline on that damn game.
It's a better game. It is a better game to play it. Like I said, verse mode. I just really love it. And no news on college football. We had a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, a couple. I mean, it's still in the standstill. It's just like everybody's trying to get paid on that. Brandon, that's what's up. We need more people to admit that and for some reason, the YouTube community has been going nuts about NBA Live recently because they're just fed up with 2K. But
a lot of people went back and played it.
Yeah, and they're really liking it. So I wish during the time we would have did it. So when NBA Live comes back out, we need to be all in on it so we can get it
back out.
I think it'll come back out. I don't know. I don't know any insight. My fault. I keep thinking my fault. What I say on this show is I should take more responsibility for that. I have no idea when the hell a new NBA Live is coming out. Mike threw me out there, but I don't know. I have no idea. I just have this feeling it will.
That's why I hate Park. I feel like if I'm gonna get cheesed, at least cheese me in it. Somebody will be like, yo, you gotta play Park. People, listen, here's the thing is I found out recently. Park is the most played version of NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Again, sorry guys, this is me being the old head here.
Mm-hmm.
That's not basketball. It's not. They just sit there and pick. How was that fun? I'm going to go play rec. I'm going to go play pro-am, where at least I have a better chance. At least if I'm going to lose, get some bigger VC and some my player progression. You know what I mean? Right. But right now, hey, I'm sitting gold. You know what I mean? Been missing my Hall of Fame MVP there for a while. Yeah. I thought EA gave up NBA Live. Listen, I think wrestling fans need to get it together.
I think they did. But I've heard somewhere that there's just still something there with NBA Live.
They're not.
I haven't reported it because there's nothing concrete, but there's something there, and I can't wait to see if it does come back.
That was what people thought was going to come out this year,
right?
It was going to be some NBA Live,
right,
or Fight Night.
That's right.
Those are two things like Undertaker versus Sting. We're going to always talk about like Roman versus The Rock. We're going to talk about that. We want new stuff. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes just can't sit there and watch AEW.
You were saying Roman's going to fight The Rock, right?
I've been saying that for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I do believe The Rock was on Pat McAfee's show saying it was supposed to happen last year.
Oh.
So I'm just saying.
Just bring it, bitch!
WWE 2K24, no news on it yet.
Should be getting it. Hold on, no, it's not too soon.
Nah,
hold on. When did that game come out?
The game came out what, March?
April? Yeah, it's too soon. It used to come out in October.
Yeah.
Then they got moved when they skipped that year to now coming out right before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So February, March it comes out. So yeah, not yet. It should be coming soon.
I'm excited for that. I think last year was a good game. I can't wait to see them build upon it.
Here's the sad part about that. I buy that game every year. And literally just yesterday I said, I don't know if I'm going to continue to buy it. I'm serious. It's fun to a point.
Oh my God.
Until I just think in the world we're living in, we're talking about everybody going to the park, everybody going to rec. We're talking about Madden leagues playing online. Wrestling's biggest thing is a community. Wrestling's about storyline. That's what wrestling is. I want to be able to play my career, whatever it's called, universe mode, with my friends.
That'll be fun.
And that's what will make the game groundbreaking and fun again. But I'm just all the cool stuff happens in that game all the time. They fix the updates all the time in that game. However, they gotta stop making that game outdated. They baked that game and it's last year's stats. People watch wrestling currently. Nobody wants to see, Ricochet in his outfit with his big ass head on it from when he was on SmackDown, pointing to the sky, when now he doesn't dress like that. You know what I mean? Nobody wants the Usos and the old attire when they got the new attire. You got Roman Reigns in his old gear, not his new gear. Things like that matter to people. You got the 3D imaging on television, but it's not in the game. Things like that is why 2K to me just falls by the wayside. 2K wrestling, that is. It's
like it goes outdated even quicker. I don't believe you, by the way. I think you'll keep buying it. I don't believe you, by the way.
No. I probably will still. That's why you laughed at me. I mean,
yes. Yeah. I know I'm gonna buy it. I really enjoyed it last year. Like, it got me back into that kind of game. It got me right back into it. So I really
Well, I've been hearing Fight Night's been coming since coming around that mountain when she come. The same way I heard Jodeci was going to release another album. They don't need to release another album, by the way. Jodeci just needs to stay. They're old now. Okay, but I hope so. College hoops was amazing. I loved college 2K basketball when it came out, and I loved what was that? Coach K had a basketball game years ago.
It would be the same thing. It would probably go through the same thing that the NCAA game is going through right now.
What did he put? I thought you meant NBA Live was shopping.
No, that is not what's going on. I just mentioned it and said something could happen. We don't know. We have no idea. I don't want you to go on Twitter and start saying I said this and said that. I'm not. No, I want to be.
Y'all go
reliable,
tell them that
reliable
Kurt
guy.
said that it's coming out. And he said it. The thoughts and opinions of those that are in this program and Sports Gamers Online belong straight to them, and said individual does not represent every individual on Sports Gamers. But there you have it.
No. No. NBA Live is as of right now gone. We don't know anything. There's just small rumors. That's it. It's not even enough to report. I'm gonna keep it there. Okay. Let's jump over because we talked enough about NBA 2K and I'm going to end up getting myself in trouble. Let's go to our other segment real quick. I just want to ask Mike, are you still playing Madden 24?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know, people in the comments, are you still playing Madden 24? It seems like a lot of people are already jumping ship. They're saying,
for what? 2K?
No, they're just like, it's the same game every year. It's crap. But this happens every year, though.
Year. I'm going to sit here and stand on it like 10 toes. Well, I mean, I have 10 toes. Okay. In the words of my son, it looks the same. Yeah. It's not the same game. I'm sorry. I think if you're a novice or a sometimey Madden player, then you're going to think it's the same game. But if you play the game faithfully like I do every single year, it's not the same game. It will always look the same. Again, as I said earlier in the show, the graphics are what they are. It's a football field with a stadium with people in the crowd. It's just way more intricate difficult to build graphic wise, as you would see, say, a game like 2K or UFC that we're going to talk about again later today.
Yeah.
But when you get in close to some of the very good models, it does look good. When you're watching the animation on the field, I love the pushing of the offensive line. I've seen a guy that they actually take me and throw me forward on the offensive line to get yards. Okay. And I want to hear, it's glitchy. Is this? Every game is glitchy and has things that can happen in it that I've never, like today, the first time I remember we talked about a couple weeks ago, I said, I never get those glitchy things. Today I did a touchdown and I did a team celebration. It was nobody holding my guy up while he was walking around. I thought it was hilarious. I had to clip it. I said, hey, what's going on here? There's nobody holding him, right? That doesn't happen often, but my franchise just kicked off because real franchises didn't start their franchise when Madden came out. You waited for the updated rosters to come out, which happened 2 weeks ago. So we're now in week 2 of the NFL season. Okay, so my league is now on and popping. I still play it, not as heavy as I did before 2K came out, because again, 2K forces me to play the game. But I still love Madden. Again, this is the best Madden I've loved in a very long time.
Yeah.
So the question is, are you playing Madden?
No, I only played the beta or the beta that I got, and I liked it. I
You
mean,
spend all 10 hours?
no, it was the one.
Oh, yeah,
that
the
was,
beta. Okay.
Yeah, the actual beta. That was
Okay.
literally the only time I played it.
You have an Xbox because you play Starfield.
Yep, I have an Xbox controller right there.
Do you have Game Pass?
Yeah,
Because you pay for Starfield, so you have 10 hours.
Yeah. Oh, I have 10 hours to play Madden, like the actual.
You have 10 hours to play every game.
I'll jump right into it and try it out again. I mean,
I'm buying
I
Ubisoft Plus.
stuff. Really? For what?
Just like
Assassin's Creed?
For the crew.
For the Crew Motorfest.
For Crew Motorfest and for some other games my kids play. I think it's actually pretty good. And Ubisoft got some really good games coming out down the road.
Ubisoft, where the hell is my code for the Crew well, I can't even say it. Where is my code for the Crew Motorfest? Where is it at? I did like really good
where's my code? Where's my code, Ubisoft?
Where's my code at?
Where's my codes at?
I started seeing reviews drop. I was like, that game came out.
Yeah, it did.
Where's mine at? Microtransactions, I'm waiting for test drive. You
have the Avatar game is going to come out. It's going to be on there. The Assassin's Creed game is going to be on there.
The Avatar game is going to be on there. Yeah, the Avatar game actually seems kind of cool.
Really cool.
It looks really
especially
cool.
If it's open world.
I think it is open world.
That shuts the game. That shuts everything down.
Yeah.
Far Cry Between Worlds is going to be on there. I mean, again, these are not games I typically play, but they're games that my kids play.
Yeah, and you'll be able to jump into that. They got Assassin's Creed Mirage is on there. I was gonna get it because I mean I like the Black Flags. I like the Assassin's Creed 3. I was gonna get it for that.
And forget Test Drive. I'm waiting for Forza.
Forza Motorsport.
Back to the track, baby. I know everybody wants open world driving. Nah, give me my track.
Got Forza Motorsport. We also got WRC. So there y'all go. Then it needs to be open again. Yeah, of course.
It being locked down and being stuck under one banner, they've gotten lazy. I'll tell you, I think this is why I get mad at people. I don't get mad at movies when they suck. I don't get mad at consoles or Apple or Android. I think all that shit is stupid for us to sit here and debate and fight.
Yeah,
because we're doing them a service. They need to do us. Marvel, DC, I don't care. I love them both. PlayStation, Xbox, I don't care. I love them both. I'm an Apple guy over an Android guy, but when I see Androids, I don't really have nothing negative to say. My friend has that one that opens up. I'm like, damn, that shit's fire.
The flip thing. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so whatever it is you like, why we sit here arguing, debating, and having these damn debates all the time about one's trasher than the other when none of them motherfuckers do us a favor.
It's tribalism. Like people just want to pick a side and argue all the time. Like I posted something about
best football game ever made right there. Tecmo Bowl 10. Boy, you took Bo Jackson and Christian Okoye. You was on Marcus Allen. You was unstoppable.
I forgot what I tweeted the other day, and I got some PlayStation fans heated, and I was like, Starfield is actually the first gut punch from Xbox in a very long time to PlayStation, because PlayStation's been.
See, there you go. You're gonna get me in there.
Yeah.
PlayStation's been losing since they've been out.
PlayStation's been losing since what?
Just talking.
Since it's been out. I'm like,
well, the first console war argument was what was a better and stronger system, and Xbox showed that they were a better, stronger system.
They were always stronger. They're always stronger.
The thing about games, which I'm learning from my youths at home, it's about exclusives.
Yes, and that's where like PlayStation was kind of getting the uppercuts and the hooks, and we got Bloodborne, God of War, Spider-Man, and then Xbox was like, well, we got Crackdown 3. Like,
but they also went through that where they thought they had cornered the market with all those developers that got stopped for a while.
Yeah. But those developers had to create the games. Yeah. So it took a while we're just now starting to see the
rollout of them. Yeah.
Yeah. We're just now starting to see that. So, Starfield isn't one of them. I mean, they got Bethesda and said, no, make Starfield an exclusive. And then like, we're starting to see like games like Fable get announced and things like that. So, and Hellblade, Senua Saga and stuff like that starting to get announced. So Xbox is going to start becoming, I wouldn't say this, Pittsburgh man. I wouldn't say that yet because
why?
Because PlayStation is still doing so well.
Because you a hater.
No, not because I'm a hater. I have an Xbox.
You's a hater.
I think Game Pass is phenomenal. It's the greatest thing that's happened.
Well, that is what makes it win. But I'm with you. I'm just joshing here.
Yeah, of course.
I've said before, I think that even though Xbox is what it is,
Yeah.
stronger, blah, 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 blah. Here's my problem with Xbox.
It still has games that run at
same
30
controller.
Yeah.
Same headset.
Yeah.
Everything's the same.
Yeah.
At least with PlayStation, it made me feel like it's new. It's innovative. They came out with a camera. They came out with a new headset. They came out with a new controller. The haptic feedback.
Yeah.
They made you feel like they were next gen. Where Xbox, from my Xbox to my kids' Xbox One, the only difference is the speed and the quick resume. I don't even use quick resume because all I play is sports games. So quick resume on sports games actually is horrible. So when I go in, it says, "Oh, you've been kicked off the server." So it doesn't matter. Quick resume is only good for games if you're playing single player games. So if I jump into Harry Potter, it picks back up. You know, I jump into Starfield, it picks back up. That's cool for that kind of things. I don't play those kind of games. I play sports games. So I love my Xbox, but I think PlayStation to me made me feel like it was just newer and better for me this time around.
Yeah. The quick resume thing, I do like it. It's just I think they updated it now for it to be different, but I didn't like how you quick resumed, like you turned it on and it went right to the game, but like you were logged out of your profile and
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because if you're online, it kicks you off the server. Yeah,
exactly. So
it kicks you off the server.
It's really weird. What do you say? Big PlayStation fan, but I'm interested in getting the Xbox. I think it's starting to come to that time that Xbox is going to be very interesting to get over the next couple of years. Definitely. There's a lot of stuff going on with them with all the leak stuff going out like that, but there's a lot going on, especially if Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be an exclusive.
See, all I play is sports games. This is Sports Gamers Online. So yeah. No matter what system I have, it's the same shit.
It don't. Even though people want to be like, "Oh, it's better on Xbox, better on Play." Yeah. Me and you talked about that.
Well, right now, when we play in the rep or pro AM, and we see those icons that say we know that's PlayStation, it's like the Infinity War.
I believe
it is on. We see them, and if we lose the PlayStation, oh, it's disgusting. It's like, oh, just go to bed for the night. Okay, it's a war going outside. No one is safe from. Okay, but we do got something to talk about.
Oh yeah,
and we
are you gonna show it?
As soon as you put a comment, just have a comment on the screen.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
What do you say? I heard Xbox getting a controller feature like PlayStation. I ain't heard that shit from nowhere.
They're getting haptic feedback. That came
out. Are they? So I got a whole new controller again.
Yeah, unfortunately, $70.
Okay.
$70.
Right. If it's only 70, that's fine. But either way, Xbox, fuck you. Here we go, y'all. UFC 5 is coming. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I love you, Xbox. I love you, PlayStation. I really do. I just want I want Xbox to be what they were in the beginning that separated them from PlayStation. Yeah. And that was something different. And I will never let this go. When I met Natural at E3 and Xbox One came out, it was this whole thing. And every single PlayStation person in the building kept saying, "Oh, we don't want that. We don't want a entertainment system. This is a game. This is for gamers. This is for gamers. I don't want that crap on my PlayStation, on my Xbox. I'm just here to play the game." There's not a single device you own right now that just is a device that it is meant to be. Your television is a smart TV, which means you don't just watch TV on it. You can watch apps on it. You can connect it to the internet and everything else. Your PlayStation is not. What did PlayStation do? They saw what Xbox did, and they brought that to PlayStation. You have a hub. You have apps. Now, Xbox, it was the leading force in all that. But you better go in there with your friends like me, you right now. Say, "Hey, we're here just talking and chilling. Yo, you see that new show on Netflix?" And we can go into a movie studio and watch Netflix together with a group of friends. We play. I'm always going to say this because it always burns me deep. 1 versus 100 on Friday nights was the greatest shit in the world. Just sitting there playing games with a friend. And I just miss those kind of things. But we do got another game coming out that is highly being talked about also. A lot of people are mad about this. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer for UFC 5.
I don't know what the hell happened to my mic. I mean, my camera here. While we was watching that trailer, something happened.
Want to go out and come back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay. Well, why? Oh shit! They gave a show to Mike Knoxxx. Now y'all know y'all in trouble. UFC 5 though. What did you guys think about it? Comment below. Let us know what y'all think about this game. Allow a lot of people out there not really happy right now with what they've gotten from this game. Just looking at it again, turn this down a little bit. Game engine footage. I mean, to me, this game looks absolutely incredible. That Kurt? Nope, he's not back. So the Frostbite engine looks amazing to me on this game. The graphics look insane to me. I hope the graphics look like the CGI. Well, it says that it will, but I just think it's funny. Zanya, the last Stylebender, is on the cover when he just lost to Strickland last weekend. So I just think that part is funny. Any news on EA Sports College football? Nope. None yet. We should hopefully have some coming out by the time we do our next show. We should have some information on that game. We should have some more information on that game by our next show. Hopefully. Momo news. Brandon, if the career mode isn't rehauled, then it's just a new can of paint. They're saying, Brandon, that it's supposed to be rehauled. That's what they're saying. EA and Apple are the same company. Okay. I think Apple cares more than EA. That's just me. But Apple hasn't been the same since Steve Jobs died. And I think that's an important feature. I think it just hasn't been the same since Steve Jobs died. But to me, I took at some of the action and the special effects, or rather the CGI of this game. It looks incredible to me. It just looks absolutely phenomenal to me. Like, just some of the motion in this game just looks like that. As we welcome back to the show.
Hey, what did I miss?
Me bantering about UFC.
Yeah. Okay. So you're talking about some people aren't happy about this. What was going on with that? What do you got for me on that?
What does that say right there?
Apple make the same iPhone every year, just like Madden.
The iPhone's not the same every year.
Clearly,
you're an Android lover.
Yeah, if you get real technical, it doesn't. It does change every year. It gets very technical and whatever, like techie devicey, but it should just look the same every year, I guess.
None of the graphics are close to the CGI. They already released a video with actual gameplay. Now, I've seen that gameplay, so I'm 100% disagree with you with that one. I'm sorry. I wish I'd have showed that video. It was a little bit long. Matter of fact, once we got a little bit of time left in this program, I get it right now. I disagree with you with that. I think the gameplay looks just like that. Footage. Yeah. That's just me. I'm gonna get it right here. And they talk about the career mode. So go ahead and talk about the career mode real fast while I go ahead and get this video.
Yeah, sure. So well, first of all, with UFC, they're doing kind of the same thing that, like, EA, Madden are doing with, like, they have these gameplay systems or this gameplay features that are kind of changing the gameplay. And in UFC, they have the Real Impact system. Now, this is going to bring over 64,000 possible combinations to facial damage that is rendering like detail ever before. This is what we wrote on Sports Gamers Online. I don't even know. Is this my article? I don't even know. No, this is Greg's article. Yeah, so this is just going to make the game look better. They're going to have like different, facial damaging combinations, things like that to make it more realistic. Your face is going to tell the story. Your body going to tell the story of the match, basically, or the fight, things like that.
But they say that every year, to be fair.
They do.
They said that they do say that every year.
They do say that every year. The career mode, I completely forgot what we had on the career, but I forgot to kind of put that in there. I know we had a story that came out about an online career mode that I think sounds very intriguing. It's only going to be created players or created fighters, and you're going to be competing in multiple championships in different weight classes and stuff like that. So That stuff sounds really interesting.
So am I blind? I know I'm old, and I do wear glasses to read. They're right here, Ray-Ban, by the way. But how does that not look like what we just saw? How does that not look like this? That's
I think it looks just about the same. Yeah,
just about the same. That's just so you know. This is the other video. How does that as Zanya, that style bender don't look? I mean, one thing I will give USC amongst these sports games, I think they really do a very good job at updating their stuff throughout the year. And their graphics from year to year, to me, does get better. Again, it's an easier game to make graphics look better. They have a lot less to focus on.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But CGI will never be. They're just not going to use the same thing in CGI. CGI and actual gameplay footage is just never going to be the same. But that looks really good. That looks good right there. And just like Antonio was saying, it's not. Yeah, CGI and actual gameplay are just not going to be the same thing. But I think this looks really good. The game is rated M for the first time. This is like, I don't know if this is the first. I'm pretty sure if you look, this isn't the first sports game to be rated M, I believe. I think there was a BMX bike game that was rated M, but this is going to be rated M because there's going to be some more. There's going to be realistic, like blood pooling. It's going to be realistic damage to a person's body, so they had to go rated M and things like that.
I thought it's because, we're going to get some better ring girls. Like this part right here with Damian Cormier is talking about where the referee can stop the fight. Low key, there have been plenty of times in UFC 2, 3, and 4 where I'm busted open and I come back and win a fight. So I kind of low key be mad if they stop the fight because I got a bad cut, to be honest with you.
I hope they kind of, get a good balance of that.
Every fight starts on the feet.
Here it is right here.
Just as fun
the ground
tangle
game.
On the ground. We got a new seamless submission system, and it really legitimizes the ground game in UFC 5.
The seamless submission system removes the minigames completely and functions as an extension of the overall ground game. This delivers a much faster and far more intuitive experience, keeping the action on the ground fresh and fluid.
They say that every year. Your take.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, they say that about every time they make this game, and it's like they change it every iteration with UFC. But it did look like they were really on the ground going at it. Like it was different transitions and there was different techniques and things like that. I think it looks pretty cool.
Again, I just want them to build a game for us.
Yeah.
And I don't think no matter what they do, let's just be real here. You can't satisfy everybody. All right. I take you guys just a little bit before we get up out of here. I have a cousin of mine who, in The Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, who's to me the best Spider-Man, not the best ever. Well, let me tell you that. Tobey Maguire was Toby. That was written the way that it was. As Spider-Man, inside the suit, there's no Spider-Man that implements and gives you Spider-Man like Andrew Garfield. Now, Tom Holland plays Peter and Spider-Man well enough that he's the best overall Spider-Man. But in the suit, being Spidey as a Spider-Man mark, how Spidey talks, acts, and moves in web slings, Andrew Garfield's the best one. But my point I'm making is, and how you're disagreeing with that adds to my point as well, right? Is that my cousin refused to think that movie was good just because they didn't say with great power comes great responsibility when Uncle Ben died.
Oh my
Case in point, why you can't satisfy everybody.
Yeah.
Right. So what we have to do as fans, right, is stop letting the media control what we like and what we don't like. Okay. That's the biggest problem. Like people can have, I don't care what Amber Heard did. She didn't kill nobody. That's between her and Johnny Depp. Even what what's the idiot name that played Flash? Ezra Miller did.
Yeah.
He hasn't been convicted guilty of anything. And if you saw the choke when he choked the woman, no offense, I thought it was two girls fighting. Did you see how Ezra choked her out? It was like I thought it was staged. It was so I don't care. So people didn't see that movie and people said that movie was trash just because someone had said don't like them. This whole cancel culture stuff. Come on, man. Al Bundy could not exist today. The Martin Lawrence show couldn't be on TV today. In Living Color wouldn't exist today because everybody's so damn sensitive. This game's going to give you Fedor Metalenko, you're going to get Mike Tyson, you're going to get Muhammad Ali, and you're going to get Bruce Lee again. So far, those are the 4 that we know is coming to the game.
Someone just mentioned that.
Oh, somebody just put that in there? Okay.
Yeah, just mentioned that, yeah.
So
and they usually do stuff like that.
I'm excited for UFC, but I'm excited for every game every year until I get it, and then it gives me 30 days of playing time.
Yeah,
and then sits there until somebody says, "Hey, you want to play UFC?"
And then you can form your own opinion after you play the game, which
But I do agree with everybody saying the career mode should matter.
Yeah, of course.
And of course, we talked about that earlier. Welcome to the program, Soldier for Life. Bring back Fight Night. Bring back Def Jam Vendetta.
They are bringing back Fight Night. It's called Undisputed, and you guys have to get used to it. You guys have to get used to it.
The least, and you know what? You guys are haters.
I thought Andrew Garfield was too much of a pretty boy, hot shot.
A pretty boy. First of all, his problem with Andrew Garfield was that they made his Spider-Man goth and dark and lonely, and that's not Peter Parker.
It was too like lovey-dovey with. I mean, Emma Stone. I get it. Emma Stone is in it, but it made it too lovey-dovey.
Okay, so Tobey Maguire's wasn't lovey-dovey.
I mean, it was to an extent, but Toby's the most.
By the second movie, they were getting married. What are you talking about?
Toby was more like, I don't know. I feel like he was the best overall Spider-Man.
See, to each their own.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm not knocking Toby. I love Toby, and Spider-Man 2 to me is still the greatest Spider-Man movie ever made. Okay, but I think Amazing Spider-Man 2 is completely underrated, and I think, and the point with that movie is that I think people have to get out of their own way of wanting what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like everything, like everybody universally probably hates Jared Leto's Joker from Suicide Squad. If you watch where DC was going with their animated movie with the gangster Joker, that's exactly how he was. Right? So you can't play everybody. And at the same time, you got to stop telling the same stories over and over and over again. You got to be able to start to tinkle with them, twist them around, and try to find new nuances for the same characters that have been out for 75, 50, 100 years almost for some of these characters.
Yeah. And that's why like Tom Holland is like the way he is. Because I'm personally, he's not my favorite, but it's a different take on Spider-Man.
I think overall, Tom Holland has the better movies because overall, he's a better overall Spider-Man, meaning Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and things like that. But when people started talking about it at first, and she wasn't Mary Jane, but she was Mary Jane, people had a problem with that. People had a problem with people had a problem with Flash Thompson not being the jock bully, where he was the bully nerd. Yeah. Right? So you look at the world has changed. You know what I mean? So there it is. But hey, that's a fast hour. It is every month.
It is very and Soldier for Life. That's the big problem with Mike. He wants it on consoles, and I keep saying I agree that it's gonna take time.
They had an update. I don't care. Is it on console?
No.
They got new. They just put a new beta for new fighters. I don't care. Is it on console?
They're gonna have a career mode and everything. Who
cares? It's not on console. No one cares. I'm sorry, PC gamers. I'm sorry. No one. They should not cater to you. You know why they cater to you? I'm being honest. Because you don't buy their products. You buy their games. More people have consoles than they have gaming PCs.
Is that true now?
That is true.
You would make that statement.
I would stand on that 10 toes. Again, I got 10 toes. All the PlayStations that have been sold in this world, all the Xbox have been sold in this world.
They don't match PC at all.
They don't match PC.
All the different PCs. Okay.
No, it's not all the different PCs. Every PC is not made for gaming.
Or like gaming PCs. I meant to say, my bad. Yeah. Okay, I mean,
not as many gaming PCs as you think there is.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't believe you.
I have a gaming PC and I never game on it.
I got a gaming PC. It's shit.
I pull my consoles out in a heartbeat. It's just easy, but hey, Ahsoka is about to start in 34 seconds.
Yeah, hey, yeah, let's get up out of here. Okay, yo,
of Ahsoka.
Yo, next week we will be having our SGO 360 podcast with me and Kevin, because we want to talk about other games also. Mike will be doing his wrestling podcast because he's so good at those things. He's so good at everything else.
Every Monday, 6 p.m.
There you go. Bang, bang.
Follow my YouTube channel.
Yep.
Mike Knoxxx Show.
Mike, there you go. Mike Knoxxx Show. My name is Curtis with Sports Gamers Online. You can follow me on Twitter right there. Callie from the Dojo. Been putting out a lot of stuff about the Xbox stuff. Been talking a lot about other video games.
There's my Cash App for my anniversary bottle. You want to go ahead and bless us 20 years?
Tell them, yeah, man. Nah, hit it. Tell them happy anniversary, all that stuff. My channel is the Soul Dojo. If you want to check me, talking about other games, things like that, follow me on Twitter, all that great stuff. And make sure you guys follow Sports Gamers Online, because I'm about to start putting down some stuff for EA Sports FC and all that stuff. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And Mike, anything else you want to add? Follow you on Twitter.
Follow me on Twitter, anywhere. Most importantly, follow me on here. Again, people got 10,000 million subs. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Okay, at the Mike Knoxxx Show. All right.
I love your profile, Eric. See you
Thank
later,
you.
Dominic.
Yep, Dominique. So listen, guys, hold it down. Continue to be sports gamers. Continue to have your opinions. And again, I joke and I banter, and I'm a certain kind of way, but we appreciate you for being here. We're all sports gamers. We're all in the same boat. This is why I have a heavy preaching at fans. We got to take the control back. Don't have a loyalty to a company that doesn't have a loyalty to you. All right. Yeah. So that's all I gotta say. Again, follow the Mike Knoxxx Show here on Instagram or on YouTube. So we're out of here. Peace. Did it say peace in the Middle East, or am I too old for that?
God damn it.